Okay, so we are back playing some 5k now here. We've got 9s in the small blind, can definitely call. Gonna 3-bet this one though. Okay, so we do get a call, and obviously quite a good flop to be fair. I think I'm just gonna lead this one for a 30% size in here. He can still have some higher pocket pairs which call, you know, jacks can still call here. Obviously he could have pocket 10s which likes to call. Okay, we just get the fold though, which is good. Over on this table we have pocket 10s and we're going to be opening from the button. Any 3-bets come in. Okay, no 3-bets come in. Okay, so obviously we got second pair here. Check or bet is fine here. Going to go for a small bet. Also have kings here in the big blind, so we're going to be 3-betting this one of course. And we get that one through, but also back to this table, we end up hitting a set here. Obviously there's some possible straights out there. We're going to go for a 75% sizing I think here. And we just get it through on the turn. Obviously probably would have liked to see a call there, but... Okay, we've got kings over on this table again. We've got an absolutely massive stack here, sitting on 556 big blinds, so this is absolutely huge. This guy's really on tilt right now, so hoping he just does something wild here. Does just call, obviously going to keep barreling this turn. I think with the SPR going for a 50% size in here is good. And he does just shove, so obviously snapping this one off. You know, maybe he's got some 2 pairs, but we're just going to be snapping this one. 8-6. Wants to run it once, and we hold. Good stuff. Man, I haven't recorded any of this, but our stack is just getting bigger and bigger here. This is crazy. Open ace jack from the button. Okay, we've got to call this off. I mean, he snaps it in, but obviously 25 blinds. You know, we've got a call here with the ace jack. Ace king. Well, just gonna run it once. Okay. Pair the board, come on. Okay, he does pick up that one with the ace king. Nothing we could do there. Okay, I'm just going to call the pocket 8s in the big blind. Not the worst flop in the world. Guess I'll just call here for the moment. Okay, so the 10 comes on the turn, pair in the board. Gonna have a lot of leads here now, so gonna go for a lead on the turn. We do just see a call. Certainly not loving this, obviously with the diamonds. You know, he can still have some draws, some king jacks, some queen jacks, but I think a lot of the time they're going to be raising there on the turn. Obviously hoping for check back on this river. Okay, he does check. King queen, yes. That's what we want to see. Okay, ace queen, small blind. So Victor calls. Obviously this is a really bad flop actually. So we're just going to check this one over, but I'm not going to fold if he bets out just yet. Unless it's like a big sizing. Okay, he does check now, so when the ace comes on the turn, I think sizing up here is pretty good because I can do this a lot with my bluffs as well. Okay, he just folds unfortunately. Okay, here we go. Ace king in the big blind. Gonna put in a bit of a sizable raise obviously from the big blind. Okay, we do see a call. Not a great flop for us. Just gonna check without any spades. Okay, he checks back. Queen now on the turn. I think I'll just check again though. Nice, we get there on the river, which is good. And in this situation, the way the hand's played out, this is basically just the nuts. Wouldn't surprise me if he has ace king as well, to be honest. Okay, he just snap folds the river, so looks like he didn't have much there. Ace 9 suited, button open. Okay, obviously it's a pretty bad flop here, but we've still got some decent showdown. Just going to check now. Ace on the turn, that's obviously a good card. We're not holding a diamond. Wow. Honestly, I might just make like a really tight laydown here. Like, this obviously seems like ridiculous to just fold to one bet here. But the thing is, what is he ever over bet? Like, I just don't think he's ever just leading out with an over bet with his bluffs here. Like, I literally just think he has something strong, and he obviously knows that I'm going to have quite a few check backs with my ace highs. So like, I just really think we're calling here, and he's sizing up huge on the river, and we're just losing money. So I'm just going to make obviously a really tight laydown, but I think it was a good one. Under the gun open here, obviously king queen suited, we've got an easy 3-bet. So he does put in the 4-bet, king queen suited, have to be calling here. Okay, I mean, it's not a bad flop. Obviously would have preferred to have some clubs on board as well to have a bit more equity. So he just checks over, and this kind of hits our range quite well here, because we're going to have a lot of 10s and jacks, which 3-bets and then calls to a 4-bet rather than shoving. Okay, he does call. I think I am still going to continue on this turn with just the 3rd sizing. Obviously hoping not to see a turn shove, because we will just have to fold that. Okay, he folds, good. So maybe he had, you know, 8s, 9s, ace king, ace queen, those type hands there. But yeah, we obviously had the open-ended straight draw, and you know, 10s and jacks is something that we have a lot in our range there. So I think playing it as we did, you know, going for the 3rd sizing on each of the streets works quite well, because we were just playing it as though we had a set, which is kind of what you want to do. You kind of want to rep the hand that you're bluffing. I think against this 3-bet, I'm just going to shove with the ace king off. And we just get another fold. Okay, so this guy is just a massive whale and literally calls everything. So I'm going to go for like a really sizable 3-bet here with the ace queen. Obviously if sharks 4-bets, then we're just going to have to fold with the ace queen off. I think it does look to be the case. Oh no, he's folded. This guy will just call, obviously. Okay, we got the ace of hearts, which is good. Problem is, this guy is just like a lunatic that I think it's better just checking here and realising our equity. And he just bets out like a ridiculous sizing. I honestly want to call, because this guy is that, I mean, he just does this all the time, but I mean, can we really just call ace queen there? Like, the run out just wasn't good. He had an 8, okay. Okay, here we're going to raise the ace 9 suited up. We've just been left heads up now as everyone has left the table. Okay, so he does put in a 4-bet. Heads up, still got a call here with the ace 9 suited. Hope to flop good. And we do flop good. Depending on sizing, this may just work best as a check shove, I think, because you know, I can check shove here with, okay, he checks back the turn. I mean, I think I can just fire this one now. You know, we've got so much equity here. I'm honestly tempted to shove this, you know. Like, this may seem really thin here, but that sizing on the turn, is he really calling with his aces there? I'm mainly worried about clubs. I'm not so worried about him having an ace. Honestly, I think I'm going to go for this. Ace queen. He calls there. Man, without a club, maybe it's fine, but that just seems loose. Yeah, I just didn't expect him to have ace queen there, so it is what it is. Guess I'll just have to look up that spot. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap up this session here. Bit of a shorter video, but yeah, stay tuned for the next cash video and make sure you subscribe.